We're looking forward to a Raka Jaka here tonight. Tonight's theme is flags. Remember the team from Guyana, they've arrived, and they'll be here for the second match. Double header tonight. We look forward to see what they bring out of South America. So wait an official word from the umpires before we get going here. First over seems to be coming from the Fusion in. So it's the first delivery about to be bowled. Adrian Ward and Kevin Wickham, the two batters in the middle. Ward to face up the first delivery. He's facing up from Waldron. First delivery of the night. Brand his man forward. There's a caught foul. There's a chance. Scores a fantastic catch there from looks like Phillips. Cody Phillips coming onto the front foot and pushing that one gently into the extra cover region. And Cody Phillips hanging on to a fantastic catch. So Belair Stars losing their first wicket after one delivery. So early strike for the Caribbean Mitts. Waldron picking up a wicket in his first delivery. It's a brutal game of cricket. 2 man in the matches. Right up there for the tournament's MVP and the one baller tonight. But Jones is a man makes his way into the middle of number 3. Waldron. So at the top of his mark. Pass his umpire Prescott now. This time he's greeted with a 6. A lovely shot from Jones. Opening the count with a maximum. Fantastic shot by Jordan Jones. A ball over pitch. And given the treatment, 6 for 1. Oh. So how would he respond? A wicket in his first ball, greeted with a 6 a second. Jones this time coming forward and playing that one back up the pitch to the bowler, who does well on his follow through. No run resulting. So lovely start to the game as the spectators continue to trickle in. We're expecting the cracker jacker here tonight. Here's Waldron. This time another 6 by Jones. Over pitching and taking the treatment. Second maximum in the over. He's gone for a wicket and 2 6s. So Jordan Jones transferring the pressure back onto the Caribbean Mitts. It's a fantastic start to this over for the Stars. So the ball is back with us. See how Waldron will close out this. 12 for 1. Still very much in over number 1. Wicket on the first delivery. 2 sixes to Jones. As Waldron passes the umpire now to Jones. Time off the back foot. Places that fielder places that cover. So yet another dot delivery. Trying to close out the first over. Still one delivery left. Here's Waldron to Jones. And you can imagine yet another maximum. So the same pattern, dot delivery 6, dot delivery 6, dot delivery 6. So 3 sixes to close out over number 1. Jones, he takes his total up to 18. And Belair Stars, 18 for 1.
Is it necessary to have so much soldiers in this small country? No, 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 no. Is it necessary to shine soldier boots with taxpayers' money? No.
So they're about to bowl over number 2. Like Gavin Morea. He'll be bowling from A and N. 18 for 1. What an exciting start to this night's proceedings. First ball wicket. And 18 runs coming to the over. Jones, Jordan Jones, just showing his exploits. A very explosive player. And Kevin Wickham facing up to that first delivery. Just plays that one back up to the bowler. Kevin Wickham, no run resulting. And here is Morea. Left arm over. Work into the leg side for his first runs. It's Kevin Wickham. He'll be looking for a second. Be a suicidal second though. So he's off the mark, Wickham. Score moves up to 19 for 1. Just remember the first 6 overs of power play. Just wait to see how the 2 fielders station outside the 30-yard circle. There's a long on, there's a long off. If we look around the remainder of the field, there's an extra cover, backward point. Man at the short turn, man, the square leg at mid-wicket. And the man stationed directly behind the bowler's arm in the 30-yard circle. Plays sweetly up to that said fielder. One more to Jones. He takes his total up to 19. The Belair Stars, 20 for 1. Defending champions, the Stars. They've got an unblemished record so far this tournament. This time driven square. But straight to that man at point is Wickham. Can't beat him. No run resulting. Let's see how it goes here for Morea trying to close out a good first over. Allowed appeal. But this one's off the pad, running down to finalize. Looking for a second is Wickham. But just one. Like by signal by umpire Alec Bellamy. So one more to the total. 21 for 1. Just making sure his feeders are in the correct positions as Morea is trying to close out over number 2. This time off the outer half of the bat. Goes to the fielder at backward square. No run resulting. And at the end of 2 overs, the Belair Stars being invited to bat. They're 21 for 1. So over number 3, about to progress. It's just him passing over this cap to the umpire. So again, remember, it's 6 overs of power play. So it's Waldron in the second. He'll be bowling to Wickham. Plays nicely all along the carpet up to Lawan. It's just a single. So doing the rightful thing, getting Jones back on strike. It's Wickham. Barbados player, Kevin Wickham. 22 for 1. He's on 2. Jones, he's on 19. It's Waldron being picking up a wicket in his first delivery, but also greeted with 3 sixes in the back end of the over from the said Jadan Jones, who's on strike now. As Waldron makes his way past umpire Tremaine Prescott. This time he's struck that one down to Lawan where Mariah is in attendance. 1 run. Quieter over here. It brings Kevin Wickham back into strike. Just remember, as we get into the back end of this tournament, surprises for tonight. Any spectator taking a one-handed catch, you're entitled to $50. As Waldron passes the umpire now, balls to Wickham. It's off the inner portion of the bat. The single of that one runs out to square leg. So yet another single. So 3 singles in the first 3 deliveries. Also, so any of the players striking a 6 onto the fusion tent. Here where the commentators are stationed, you're entitled to $100 Barbados dollars. Waldron to Jones. Time again, stroke up to Blake. Place at that mid-wicket position. More like a straight, like a wide mid-wicket really. So intercepting the mid-wicket and the Lawan. Station there is Lonsdale Blake. It's Waldron. A better second over, still 2 deliveries left in this over. Passes the umpire about now, ball to Jones. It's Brandon forward again is Blake. Misfield in the end though. So they pick up a single. It's a bit of a bad bounce. And good backing up there by Wickham. So getting home for yet another single. Taking the total up to 25. 25 for 1. The Belair Stars being invited to bat. Still 1 delivery left in this over. It brings Wickham into strike. Also, any $20 spent at the bar, you're entitled to a voucher, a KFC voucher tonight. So there's a chance to collect that voucher via ticket. As Wickham playing that one behind point, looking for a second, he will be turn and come back for easy 2 to close out over number 3. Belair Stars being invited to bat. They're 27 for 1.
I was feeling ill when I get the house call from Dr. Cassandra. Why she give me fail, now my whole body feeling better than ever. She gave me 1 injection in my midsection, I didn't have to pay. Then she gave me something and then the swallow fever gone right away. 1 injection in my midsection, I didn't have to pay. Then she gave me something and then the swallow fever gone right away. When you're coming back, Santa, when you're coming to give me a medicine. Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I'm here to make you better. When you're coming back, Santa, when you're coming to give me a medicine. Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor.
So the start up over number 4. Jones is hitting that one up to Lawan, where there's a bit of a bubble. And he's coming back for a second, is Wickham. Jones to his end, but he's home comfortably. So 2 more runs to the total, taking the total up to 29 for 1. Misfield by the Lawan fielder, and coming back for 2. So putting the pressure on the field. Here's Jones facing that to Mariah. This time a delivery angle into the leg, picking up a quick single. It's Phillips doing swift work from mid-wicket. But Jones is home 1 more to the total, a leg by. So we're getting into the interesting parts of the tournament. The leading run scorer in the tournament so far, Rayshon Williams, 273 runs, followed by Neymar Bolden, 182, Romario Roach, 160, Zion Braffett, 142, and Cody Phillips, who's in this game tonight, 125 runs. So Mariah, he'll be bowling to Wickham. He will walk to get in this top 5 batting card. Is Wickham. Appeal for leg before. It seems to be going down the leg side. Not interested, Alec Bellamy. So yet another dot delivery. 30 for 1. Belair Stars. Mariah. Over number 4 in progress. Square driven, that one. Bit of a miss finish. Run over the rope. No. So 4 runs to Kevin Wickham. A fantastic shot. You know how elegant this player is. Playing that one square. 80 backward point could not prevent the 4. So 4 more to Wickham. 4 more to the total. 34 for 1. Belair Stars. How will Mariah respond? Passes the umpire about no. Again, bringing his man forward. So good comeback delivery from Mariah. Getting his man on the defensive. Leading wicket takers. Miguel Cummins, 12 wickets. Siraj Haider, 10 wickets. Diego Stewart, 10 wickets. Desmond Currency, he's in this game. He's on 9. He will walk to go to the top. And Kobe Brown also on 9. So the leading wicket takers in the tournament. Efficient work from our scorer. Sanchia Barrow. Just making sure that everything stays intact. Here's Mariah closing out over number 4. Driven back up to the bowler who misfields. And a single to complete the over. So over number 4 comes in. At the end of it, the Belair Stars at 35 for 1.
What's Splash Band coming with this year?
I see, not me there. No, nobody look. Get behind the truck. What truck? The one that Splash Band mashing up. Whoa. Nobody look. Get behind the truck. Splash Band take over for poor liquor.
So Waldron to continue. Time is driven up to plate, placing that strategic position. No run resulting. If we continue with the tournament's top performers, the most catches. Cedric Ward, he's got 5 catches. Shamari Gittins, 4. Miguel Cummins, 3. Calvin Marcus, 2. And Alcindor Holder, 2 catches as well. As Waldron bowls to Wickham. This time just works that one sweetly into the onside. He'll be looking for a second. Well timed, really. So coming back for a second. So well placed and well timed there by Kevin Wickham to pick up yet another couple. So 2 more to the total. Brings Wickham back into strike. He's on 12, 37 for 1. Waldron, this time outside the off stunt. Good delivery, play and a miss. Good tape by keeper. Currency Barnett. Waldron into his 3rd. Bowling up to Kevin Wickham. This time down the leg side as we await the signal from the umpire. Y signal, so 3 more to the total. Taking the total up to 40, 40 for 1. Brings the dangerous Jadon Jones into strike. He's on 23 of 12 deliveries, 3 towering 6s. Number 6 overs of power play into course of over number 5. So 1 more after this. This time he struck that one over long on. And yet another 6. So his 4th maximum for the night. Not timing that one as sweetly as the previous three, but nevertheless getting over the rope for maximum 46 for 1, taking it up to 29. It's Jadon Jones. So Waldron to close out over number 5. Bolster Jones. This time that one's hit over Miracle for yet another 6. A 6 to close out the over. Taking his total up to 35. And the 50 for the Belair Stars. They're up to 52 for 1 as 5 overs comes to an end. So bowling change from the AAN. Looks like Marcus, Calvin Marcus. Makes the way past the umpire from around the wicket and hit nicely by Kevin Wickham. Behind square. Just waiting for the signal there to come for 4 runs. So Kevin Wickham hitting Marcus, greeting him with a 4th for his first delivery. Taking the total up to 56, 56 for 1. Wickham, he's on 16. Let's play that shot nicely. Ala Gordon Greenwich. The Belair Stars. Very well all unit led expertly by Desmond Currency. It's Marcus this time driven back up the pitch to the bowler. Does the feeling on his follow through. So continue the most dismissals in the tournament thus far. Kevin Wickham, man in the middle of the bat. He's got 4 dismissals, 2 stumpings, and 2 catches. Oh, lovely shot. Excellently there placed. Time to perfection and place even better from Wickham. Fantastic shot to break yet another 4, taking him to 20, taking the Belair Stars to 60, 60 for 1. I tell you, if you paid to come into this ground, you can go out and pay to play to see that shot again. That was class. Wickham, he's up to 20. 60 for 1, the Belair Stars. Losing the wicket off the first delivery of the night. Adrian Ward, caught by Phillips off the bowling of Waldron. A fantastic partnership in reply. 60 runs by this pair. It's Marcus. Changes angle of attack. Now he's over the wicket. Sign driven again nicely, but a good stop. A fantastic top by the player there at cover. So yeah, another single. So Marcus, he will walk to close out this over, but he's bowling to the dangerous Jadon Jones. $61 for 1. Marcus. Wilson Jones driving a miss. There's going for a bite though. Scramble a bite. Good work that by Wickham. He saw the opportunity and he grasped it, calling his striker who responded well to pick up a bite and taking the total up to 62. 62 for 1. So this is good work by this pair. capitalizing on every opportunity. They're making sure they're ticking all the boxes. So it's Calvin Marcus. Ball to Wickham. Simon another drive and a miss. So the over has come to an end. At the end of the power play, Belair Stars being invited to bat. They're 62 for 1. Over number 7 about to begin. Slight holder, changing bowler. Harris holder. Coming into the attack from the fusion end. Remember, 6 overs, power play completed so they can spread the fielders wide. So this one gap in the outfield now. So easy one there for Jones. A bit of a bubble by Blake. This is not generally Lonsdale Blake. It's one of the better feeders on his night. So 1 to Jones. Brings Wickham back into strike. He's on 21. Here's Harris holder. Simon says, so wait the dismissal. He's ball. Kevin Wickham loses his wicket, loses his stumps as well. So losing the second wicket, the Belair Stars. Wickham is bowled by holder. He comes back to the pavilion for 21 of some 19 deliveries. So losing the second wicket, the Belair Stars 63 for 2.
Well, this is a nice one from the doors. Yes, the troubadours. Show me what all the people them to come out just to have a nice time. Nice time, that's all. No rules. No rise and bill. You don't want no chewing up. You want nobody to give nobody else, you know. You know, like the way. So ask me now. It's sitting in press, this session running wild. Party people behaving real bad. I know now you love to jam the raga soca style. Well, this one is sure to drive your mind. So come and let me see you. Slow down the pace. Throw back the race. On my command, it's time to jam. Throw back the fancy. Throw it back on your mancy.
So Ashley Nurse, the new batter. Needs no introduction. World-class player, World Cup winner. So he's going to be facing up to Harris Holder for the first time. Holder picking up a wicket in his second delivery. That of Kevin Wickham, ball for 21. And here's Holder, bowling to Ashley Nurse. Strong delivery. Just coming on the front foot, defensively played. So this is a good start by Holder. Just continue the most dismissals. Johnson Carter, he's in position number 2 with 3 dismissals, 2 stumpings and 1 caught behind. Zidane here with 2 dismissals, stumping and a caught behind, and Dwayne Smith 2 dismissals similarly. Okay, Nurse just plays this one back up the wicket. Fielded by Cody Phillips. They're stationed in that extra cover region. Here's Holder. It's a Nurse. Let's work that one back up the pitch. On the follow through is Holder. So, yeah, another dot delivery. Keeping Ashley Nurse quiet to start his innings. Could be very explosive at the back end is Nurse. Jones, he's on 36. 36 off 16 deliveries, 5 sixes. Here's Holder. Nurse, a back punch off the bat for a lovely play by Ashley Nurse. A fantastic shot for 4 to get Nurse off the mark, off the back foot, and punch that one past point for 4. As the over comes in, it's 67 for 2. Yeah, another change in bowling from the AAN. It's like Blake being introduced into the attack. Bowling to Jones. He said 36 off 16 deliveries, 5 sixes. Giving his team a good platform. A good partnership between him and Kevin Wickham. 63 runs for that partnership. Here's Blake. Passes the umpire about now. The ball just behind the wicket keeper. We wait to see if he has some bat onto that. Like by signal by Alec Bellamy, the umpire. He brings Ashley Nurse into strike. Got off the mark with a fantastic shot, Nurse. Here's Blake. Just driving that one up so low on his Nurse. Hitting the bit of the in the half of the bat. So not time to perfection, but picking up a single nevertheless. Taking the total up to 69. 69 for 2. Brings Jones back into strike. He's on 36. Blake again plays with some nice soft hands into the mid-wicket area. A single as the keeper, Curtsy Burnett from behind stops, does the work. Taking his total on to 37 is Jones. The Belair Stars being invited to bat by the Caribbean Mits. They're 70 for 2. To play. It's time whip out to mid-wicket. It's going for a lovely sweep, coming back for a second. Should be getting home. Allow the people run out. Ashley Nurse. Pretty close call there, but Nurse is home. Tremaine Prescott says not out. So coming back for a second. A mad rush at the end. But 2 more to the total, 72 for 2. Nurse is on 7. So Blake at the top of his mark. Prescott doing the repair work to the stumps. 72 for 2. 7.4 overs completed. Ashley Nurse is on strike. Blake, top of his mark, passes the umpire now. Played nicely back up the track to Blake, who feels on his follow through. Dot delivery. If you're just joining us, this match brings together the Belair Stars as this one's going high up the air and the catch is dropped. The fielder coming in from the wicket looks like Harewood. I'm putting that one down. Ashley Nurse going into the fan with that one, hitting that one high into the bat. And succumbing to that is have a chance as the overs come to an end. 8 overs completed, 74 for 2.
Single file, one line. Girls, it's bumper inspection time. And if you look good, you have to muddle and wine. Same time. What is it? The bumper inspector then call me. I come be inspect bumper for lady. And if you got no protection, you can't pass inspection. The bumper inspector then call me. I come be inspect bumper for lady. And if from there so heavy, you don't pass the inspection already. Cause we love the big bumper kid. That kind of gal makes me funny. I love to see the bumper broad and thick. I get it sick down on a cold brick. Hold it. Make some the bumpers neat.
First solo to continue. From the Fusion in, 74 for 2. Belair Stars passes the umpire out now. Driven up to Cody Phillips. Good work. So, yeah, another dot delivery. That's Jones. He's on 37. 37 off 18. Five towering sixes. This time that one's whip out to Miracle. The feeder's on there. The catch is taken. So Jones goes, hitting that one up to Miracle. So where the feeder is, but taking a very nice catch. Time and getting into a really good position. So losing the third wicket to Belair Stars. Jordan Jones caught at the wicket off the bowling of holder for 37.
Oh gosh, I'm say, me fretting up my behavior of flexing. I'm say, me frowning up on me hear it wearing. Whoa, every day, them a cry me down, but I just don't have fun. All you want is the music all night long. Play the music, big and strong, 'cause I just don't have fun. Run the gun, to straight to town, don't stop this jam. 'Cause you know I'm addicted. Look it out it. Stop me nobody bumping. All me know just a jumping.
Cody Holder, the feeder. So nice catch. But Brains Holder, I'll send the holder into the middle. First delivery. Just played nice back down the track to the bowler. 74 for 3. Belair Stars being invited to bat by the Caribbean Mates. Two very experienced players in the middle. I'll send the holder. He joined Ashley Nurse. Spread his man forward is Harris Holder. 8.4 overs completed. 74 for 3. As Harris Holder passes the umpire about now. Bowls to Alcindor Holder this time. He's again hitting this one back up the pitch for Harris Holder to collect. So tonight, plenty holders in this encounter. This time is Alcindor Holder getting off the mark, striking that one up to a long off. So a single to get his account going. And that's the completion of over number 9. Belair Stars is 75 for 3. Ashley Nurse, he's on 9. Alcindor Holder, he's on 1.
So much obstacles before. I got to pray some more. I got to try and forget about it. I never say I'm perfect, and yes, I fall, but I'm gonna again. See, my journey will never go in vain, no, no. And that's how I gotta push. You gotta push and go through. You gotta push. We gotta push and go through. You gotta push. We gonna push and go through all the way, yeah, yeah. When my fire burn, you can see it from miles away.
So we'll say a special good night to our guests from Guyana. The Eccles All-Star team, they're here. They're making their appearance to the ground. You'll see them in to the second game of the night. Here's Blake, though. Ball into Alcindor Holder, bringing him forward. He's on the front foot, defending back up to the bowler. No run resulting. 75 for 3. Course of over number 10, just reaching to the halfway. Caribbean Mitts winning the toss, decided to take a field first. They want to come from behind. They want to see whatever is posted. They want to go after it. Short delivery, hit up to mid-wicket. So one more to the total, one more to Alcindor Holder. Brings the dangerous Ashley Nurse into strike. Blake getting his work pretty quietly. Time strike lovely out to long wall for one is all it'll be. So Ashley Nurse is timing this ball nicely. Picking up yet another single, 77 for 3 in the course of over number 10. Blake doing good work. 1.3 overs, none for 8. Balls to Alcindor Holder. It's another single to Alcindor Holder. Just punching that one up to long one. So there's a car on the southern end of the ground. You just need to turn your lights off. It's Ashley Nurse. Facing up to Blake. This time a big drive. Misses outside the off. So like you said, Blake going to rouse it. Work quietly. So the driver of the car into the mid-wicket region. If you can turn your lights off. That's Blake trying to close out over number 10. 78 for 3. Brand Nurse for his soft hands and played lively into the offside to pick up another single to close out over number 10. The Belair Stars to move the total up to 80 for 3.
Wow! Must be confusion in your mind. If you see, then you shall find, and you can call me. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. Woman, you can't take time yesterday. Then we're again today. Think you can program but I live my own damn life. Seems like you want more than company. Can't tell in friends and family. Both a young handsome guy. Don't get things twisted, baby.
So again, some of the prizes on offer tonight. Any spectator taking a one-handed catch in the crowd, you're entitled to 50 Barbados dollars, and any player who can hit the fusion tent, where the commentators are housed, you can get $100. So the ball of wicket number 4 goes down. Ashley Nurse loses his wicket. Ball comprehensively. 79 for 4.
If you ain't rough, ain't right. C to the A, to the A and P. You listening? Face down, face down. Face down, face down. Sit down for the thing and bounce. Sit down for the thing and bounce. Face down, face down. Face down, face down. Sit down for the thing and bounce. Sit down for the thing and bounce.
Must be confusion in your mind. If you see, then you shall find, and you can call me. Sometimes. Not all the time. Sometimes. Yeah, because she feeling sweet. The day just time I get she feeling deep. If it's one thing in her day, then let me free. So anything you love my me, girl, I want you to take position it. Take position it, bang. Position it, bang. Position it, word. Position it, word. The position it. Sit up on the way, you see everything. Position it, take position it, bang. Position it, bang. Position it, word. Position it, word. The position it. Sit up on the way, it's a hell of a thing. Fight the job, bless you, that's a hell of a thing. If you gypsy and you got talk to bring, make sure you remember one thing.
So Larry Bob, as the new batter makes his way into the middle. 79 for 4. As Harris Holder continues doing good work. Bring Bob forward defensively. Picked up by the ball on his follow through. So Holder before this 2.2 overs, 3 for 6. Good work by Harris Holder. Bring Bob forward again, defensively. Played up to extra cover where Cody Holder fields. Sorry, Cody Phillips, the feeder. But good work by Harris Holder, the bowler. 79 for 4. This time Bob is off the mark. Let's play that one into the Lawan region where 2 feeders converge. Blake does the fielding. Moving Belair Stars up to 80 for 4. Alcindor Holder. 2 very experienced players in the middle here for the Belair Stars. Stroke nicely up to long off for yet another single. So a quiet period here. Good bowling by this man, Harris Holder. Doing fantastic work for his team. 81 for 4. 2.5 overs, 3 for 8. The figures of Harris Holder. Trying to close out over his 3rd over. This time off the inner portion of the bat is Bob. So she'll pick up yet another single. As over number 11 comes in and at the end of it, the Belair Stars being invited to bat. They're 82 for 4.
Yeah. Good morning, baby. Good morning, baby. Whoa, what a night. Action broke out till morning light. Whoa, what a night. Good morning, baby. It's breakfast in bed after a wonderful night. No pancake on air. This is a special delight. So we say on the pillow. Relax and enjoy the flight. And everything nice. We having the time of the night right now in the morning. The morning vibes. Real vibes. Real vibes. Nice. Real nice. Real nice. Me and the girl inside of the bed. When we sing about last night. The morning vibes. Real vibes. Real vibes. Nice. Real nice. Real nice. Me and the girl inside of the bed. Bust the window. Don't let the sunlight come in. Inside the bed is breakfast and loving. Sipping champagne.
It looks like Blake all set to continue. From that, the A and A in. He's into his 3rd. Before this, 2 overs for 10 runs. Bosa Bob is coming forward and just open up the face and running that one behind point for a single. So 1 more to the total, 83 for 4. He said a very experienced player. Just a bit of a rebuilding job for this lot. Just remember to your spectators, if you spend $20 at the bar, you put yourself in chance to win of a voucher, a KFC voucher, as this one is worth to square leg. Quick single gets home as Cody Phillips. A wayward return into Currency Burnett, who couldn't hold on, and Bob, he was safely home. 84 for 4. He said getting through some nice quiet overs is Lonsdale Blake. These batters try to rebuild. Punch off the back foot is Bob. Up to long off. 1. Good work by Mariah over there on the long off fence. 85 for 4. Bob, he's on 4. Alcindor Holder comes into strike. He's on 5. Over number 12 in progress. Slow delivery. Will he get to the field at mid-wicket? Catch is taken. Here Woods has hold on to this one this time. So Alcindor Holder caught at mid-wicket off the bowling of Blake. Getting through some very measly overs is Blake. The loss of 5th wicket, the Belair Stars, 85 for 5.
And tomorrow night we going to do it all over again.
Shamar Holder, he's a new batter. He's facing up to Lonzo Blake, picking up his first. That's his ball! Predicted by Sanjay. Shamar Holder loses his wicket. The sixth wicket goes down for the Belair Stars. 85 for 6. Blake picking up a second.
Oi, Marsville, Super Links. I want to give it to ya. 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 I want to give it to ya, baby. I want to give it to ya, honey. I want to give it to ya, sweetheart. I want to give it to ya. Where you whine it, turn me on. Like a boat in a overcome. Whine it so sweet at the beg for some. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Pop the roll like a brand new car. Pop the string like a overtime. We connection, raise the temperature. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Hold it, cause she getting on, cause she in a heat when I turn the pressure on. Oh gosh, turn it on, oh gosh. Hold it, cause she getting on, cause she in a heat, she want to jump in the water. Oh gosh, just hit the race button. I want to give it to ya. 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 Hey, oi, Marsville.
So Jamar Eiffel makes his way into the middle. He'll try to avert this hat trick. As Blake, he's on a hat trick. 85 for 6. Runs there, Blake. 2.5 overs. 2 for 13. Said getting through some good middle overs here is Blake. Doing a great job for his team. He bowling up to the left-handed. Eiffel. Full delivery work out to mid wicket. Picked up one. He's looking for a second as he's bubbled that one, Blake. But yet another time for the night. But one is all they'll get. As the over comes in and 12 overs completed. 86 for 6. The Belair Stars.
Let me see you wine for your man. Let me see you jumping for your man now. Let me see you grind for your man. Yeah. I want to see bam bam shaking inside the club. I want to see waistlines moving inside the club. I want to see bumpers rolling inside the club. I want to see bumpers whining inside the club. All the girls, drop it on your man, drop it on your man, drop it on your man. Come again, drop it on your man, drop it on your man, drop it on your man. Let me see you now, rock up on your man, rock up on your man, rock up on your man. Push back, rock up on your man, rock up on your man, rock up on your man. One head, girl. Take a wine for me, take a wine for me, take a walk for me, take a grind for me, take a wine for me, take a wine for me, take a walk for me. Sexy girls in town, hands down on the ground. See them bending over, looking over shoulder. Make the bumper.
So Harris Holder. He bowled out his allotment. From the fusion end, he'll be bowling to the left hand. Did Eiffel? Eiffel goes for a big hit, hits that one long. 6 runs to Eiffel. Holder guilty of over pitching. Eiffel burned out the long hand and hitting that one for a maximum 92 for 6. Okay. So let's see how Holder will respond. This time driven sweetly out to extra cover, looking for a second. Blake is onto it quickly, but yet another bubble by Lonzo Blake. So the intention is clear from Eiffel. Good support from Bob, so picking up a couple. Blake stationary at that extra cover position on the boundary. So 2 more to the total. 94 for 6. We're in course of over number 13. His holder to the left-handed Eiffel. He goes long. Did he get all of that? Yes, he did. 6 more to Eiffel. Moving the total on for the Belair Stars. Bringing up the 100 for the Belair Stars. 100 for 6 in the course of over number 13. Eiffel moving his tally to 15. But he's made his intentions clear, Jamar Eiffel. 2 6s. Putting the pressure right back on holder. Before this over, 3 overs for 8 runs. He's now gone 23. So Jamar Eiffel means business tonight. 100 for 6. This time whiff given on the full toss and hitting that one square by Jamar Eiffel. Lonsdale Blake can't get around to his right, so 4 more to him. Moving the Belair Stars up to 104. Jamar Eiffel taking his personal tally up to 19. So the intent is clear, putting the pressure back on the Caribbean Mates. The Belair Stars are defending champions. They've got quite a lot of debt. Still to come is the captain currency. So pressure on Harris Holder. Eiffel, he's on 19. Around the wicket to the left-hander. Let's work that one out to mid-wicket. They've been looking for 2. He's on it. There's coming his Bob. But turn back Eiffel. So 1 to the total. Looking for a second. And they've decided against it in the end. Good decision made. 105 for 6. Trying to close out over number 13 is Holder. 3.5 overs, 3 for 28. 1 delivery left in his spell. Larry Bob faces up. This one's a full delivery off on the edge of the bat. So the climax of the over, 105 for 6. 13 completed. Larry Bob, he's on 4. Eiffel, he's on 20. The Belair Stars, 105 for 6 after being invited to bat.
Welcome. Left and right, just hold, just a come. Left and right, ooh yeah. Ah boy, and them say here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior. Welcome the Rasta youths. I and I start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not the oxygen, at the general issue in a warning.
Hell up no fury like a lover's scorn. It make you wish you were never born. Oh, yeah. Ain't no fury, baby.
So trying to close out his spell is Blake. Baron Eiffel on the front foot, but Harris Holder, his spell completed. 4 overs, no maidens, 3 for 28. This is Eiffel facing up to Blake. He's getting some advice from his teammates. Here's Blake. Sharp delivery. Looks like a mis-stumping there by the keeper, Curtsy Barnett. But good work by Blake. Again, remember, the tournament committee has put together a raffle. So the girls are out tonight. Make sure you pick your raffle tickets up. Some fantastic prizes to be won. A loud appeal. And he's out like before. Eiffel goes like before wicket to Blake. Trying to swing that one somewhere into the mid-wicket region. And loses his wicket like before to Blake for 20. The Belair Stars losing their 7th wicket, 105 for 7.
Hell up no fury like a lover's scorn. It make you wish you were never born. Oh, yeah.
Ain't no fury like
Baby,
make you wish you
baby.
ain't no fury like a lover's scorn.
Hey,
Never born.
it's stepping out on your own. got a heart made of stone. Such a cold, cold girl. Hey, and what will my story be? Is there a future for me inside your cold, cold world? Hey. Well, I heard, but I could not believe it. You were out all night on the town. I would call your phone, home alone. You were nowhere around. I would wait like a child on his birthday. All of my waiting was in vain.
So Captain Desmond Currency makes his way out to the middle. Still a lot of overs left here. 105 for 7. We're in the course of over number 14. The winner ought to be bowled out before the allotment. That's Blake doing fantastic work for his team. Bowls to Currency, brings man forward, pick up an easy single into the leg side. Cody Phillips running a long way around to his left, but can't prevent the single. 106 for 7. Currency, he's off the mark. Brings Larry Bob, dangerous Larry Bob, into strike. He's been kind of restrained tonight, just trying to get his team into a good position. But Blake, excellent work. Well busted again there by Bob. Just playing that one up to Lawan for a single. So like he said, getting some cheap overs in his Lonsdale Blake. 3.5 overs, 3 for 16. Captain Currency, how will he see him out? One delivery left in over number 14. It's Blake. Currency, ball down the leg side. Wise signal by umpire Alec Bellamy. So over number 14 is come to end. The Belair Stars 109 for 7.
La da da da.
Believe me.
La da 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 da.
Natural, you know?
La da 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 da.
Got to let them know.
La da 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 da.
Believe me. Explain it.
It's natural loving you.
Tell me about
It's
it.
physical, spiritual too. It's a healing in my soul. I was half, but now I'm whole. A deeper truth I found in you. Love is automatic
Tell them about it.
when you're lying next to me, and I'm so glad we've got it. Automatic chemistry, love is automatic.
Again.
When you're loving me like this, and I'm so glad we got it.
Marcia.
Automatic.
It's automatic now, the natural, let me tell you how I feel. I'm gonna keep it real. They're like the foundation with the cement and the block me of the steel. Baby girl, here's the deal. You're sensitive like about the person on the list. First when you put on the rope, the one about the list. Me love to see your body shiver when we touch you, yes.
So Gavin Morea will be back into the attack. This time from the fusion end. Ball into Larry Bob. This time it's off the other portion of the bat, but a single is what he picked up. Is Bob. Good call from the non-striking Captain Desmond Currency. So yeah, another single to the total. 110. 110 for 7, the Belair Stars. Remember, this tournament is getting into the back end of the business. Caribbean Mitts will walk to dethrone the defending champions. Brand Currency forward. So good start to the over. This time a dot delivery, good delivery outside the Austin. Nice tape by keeper Currency Barnett. So getting through the deliveries pretty quickly. Here's Mariah. To his fourth delivery in the over. Again, he's good delivery, just groping at that one through to the keeper. It's off the gloves and onto the stumps. So a good delivery that from Gavin Mariah. Just bringing Currency forward, beaten. He said getting through some nice overs here. Getting a load of people like before. So good over being set down here by Gavin Mariah. So we're into over number 15. One delivery remain. Getting through this over very quickly is Mariah bowling to Currency. Final delivery of the over. Again, Brandon man forward, out to point, can't score. So just 1 run conceding that over. At the end of 15 overs, 110 for 7. Currency, the captain, he's on 1. And Bob, he's on 6.
Are you ready? 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 When the roll is called out, I'll be standing taller to face the darkest and the hardest of times. We'll be taking care of all the children thereof. But if it's required, we'll be on the front line. You can call me by my name. I am ready to roll.
So it looks like Calvin Marcus come back from the in. But if you just join us, I can tell you the Belair Stars being invited to bat 110 for 7. Losing the first wicket off the first delivery was Adrian Ward. He was caught by Phyllis off Waldron without scoring. Kevin Wickham, fantastic, not a good partnership between him and Jadon Jones. He went. Bowled by Harris Holder for 21. Jadon Jones, he was caught by Cody Holder off of Harris Holder for 37. Ashley Nurse, he was bowled by Harris Holder for 11. Alcindor Holder, he was caught by Jamal Harewood off Lonsdale Blake for 5. Shamar Holder, he was bowled by Blake without scoring. Jamar Eiffel dismissed. Leg before wicket to Lonsdale Blake for 20. Larry Bobby still very much there, another 1 6. And with him is captain Desmond Currency. He's on Ron's first delivery. It's up to Lawan for Singh for 4 runs, really. So 4 to Bob. Moving the total along to 114 for 7. Marcus graded 4 on his return. 114 for 7. Calvin Marcus bowling to Larry Bob. Slow the people caught behind. And Bob walks. He doesn't wait for the dismissal of the finger of the umpire. 114 for 8. The Belair Stars caught behind, neatly taken there by the keeper, Currency Barnett, and Marcus gets his man. So Shaquille turning. He's a new batter. Remember, every $20 spent at the bar gives you a chance to win a voucher, a KFC voucher. So spend your $20 and get yourself that chance. Calvin Marcus picking up his first. 114 for 8. Shaquille turning. The Belair Stars in danger of being bowled out before the 20 over allotment. Full delivery and piecing outside the off stump is shot turning. Top delivery goes down. Remember to the spectators, every one-handed catch taken in the crowd, you're entitled to $50. And any of your players hitting it onto the Fusion tent, you're entitled to $100. Work out to make it sweetly by turning. He's off the mark. 1 is all it'll be. So brings Captain Desmond Currency into strike. 115 for 8 in course of over number 16. Captain Currency walked to steady the ship. He walked to get up to 20 overs. Needs someone to stick around. is Marcus from around the wicket to the right-handed Currency. A drive and a miss through to the keeper. So another dot delivery. We also have this fantastic machine. You can get a sample scan of it tonight for $25. I'll tell you a bit more about this machine in a minute. It's a loud appeal. It's looking for a runaway as well. He's out like before. There's one Currency. He's got to make his way back into the dugout. A judge like before wicket by Alex Bellamy. 115 for 9. Captain Currency goes like before wicket to Marcus for 1. 115 for 9, the Belair Stars.
Yes, I just the blessing. I just the blessing. Father God blessing. Well, more blessing. I just the blessing. I just the blessing. Them can't stop me. I am blessed. I am blessed. Every day of my life I am blessed. When I wake up in the morning and I lay my head to rest. Every day of my life I am blessed.
So Gary Austin, the final batter for the Belair Stars, makes his way into the middle. 115 for 9. 16 overs completed. Like you said, in danger of not batting out the 20 over allotment. Shaquille Turney, he's on 1. But this machine, I'll tell you about it. The Quantum Bioelectric Analyzer. A futuristic machine, does 45 different tests. You can get a sample scan of this machine for $25 a night. You just need to know your health status. Your greatest wealth is your health, so get tested. It's some of the most advanced technology. You can get some of the best results. So the Quantum Bioelectric Analyzer. Just see about it. A $25 sample scan tonight. 45 different tests this machine offers. This is Mariah. Bowling over number 17, the Belair Stars, 115 for 9, being axed to bat by the Caribbean Mix. Top delivery to start. Shot turning in defense. Remember, this tournament's getting into the back end. Mariah, he will walk to add to his wicket tally. Loud appeal this time seems to be going out the leg side. No decision coming from Tremaine Prescott, so another dot delivery. Most wickets in the tournament thus far. Miguel Cummins, 12 wickets. Siraj Haider, 10 wickets. Diego Stewart, 10 wickets. Desmond Currency, who has a chance to overtake them tonight. He is on 9. And he's ball. Mariah picking up the final wicket. Shot turning goes ball for 1. So the innings comes to an end. The Belair Stars being dismissed in 16.2 overs, 16.3 overs, 115 all out. DJ.
Ching boy, ching boy, ching boy. I was in England the other day. From New York City, I heard a story. Someone came in the area.
So impressive bowling by the Caribbean Mix. If I can call the figures for you. 115 all out. The Belair Stars. Waldron, he bowled 3 overs, pick up 1 for 41. Galvin Moreira, 3.3 overs, 1 for 10. Calvin Marcus sending down 2 overs, no maidens, 2 for 14. Harris Holder, 4 overs, no maidens, 3 for 28. And the pick of the bowlers, Lonsdale Blake, 4 overs, no maidens, 3 for 18. Fantastic work by him. So the Belair Stars dismissed for 115 in some 16.3 overs, 116 runs to target. Tell you, they'll be very disappointed, the Belair Stars.
87, 88. Good music you will appreciate it. When the people they're hearing them clear out the gate. Not mother coming down the dance for play. Alright, kill them with the agony, agony, agony. Kill them with the agony, agony, agony. Sing boy, agony, agony, agony. Kill them with the agony, agony, agony.
You don't remember me like I remember you. Was not so long ago. You broke my heart in two. Tears on my pillow. Pain in my heart caused by you. If we should start anew, I wouldn't hesitate. I'll gladly take you back and turn the hands of fate. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, caused by you.
Reggae music gonna shake them down. Reggae music gonna knock them down. Earthquake. A reggae music was a massive memory. Lord of mercy. Say earthquake. A good music you must appreciate. Hey, Capad and Tony in the studio. Come to sing digital him in the studio. I am a mix me. And every time they come up with a new style, as I try test, you know we hurt them belly. Earthquake. A rubber double with a massive memory. Lord of mercy. Say earthquake. A reggae music you must appreciate. Hey, because the teacher in the classroom comes to teach, and the students in the classroom I learn them, I learn. You play with fire, you must get burned. Say after you play, you know I'm my turn. Earthquake, a good music you must appreciate. Lord of mercy, say earthquake, a rubber dub, the massive them rage. Hey, cause this is not the style called the hanging tree. I tell you them style they can't test we. Not the style called electric chair. A guy try test, you know me, fine a gear. Not the style of what them call murdy. When you sing on this one, every massive follow me. Earthquake, a rubber double with a massive memory. Lord of mercy, say earthquake, a good music you must appreciate. Hey. I let me go, I miss it, why, oh. I let me go, let me go. You can't control I, cause I'm Jaja's son. You can't control I, man, you have to run up and down. You have to run up and down. By the sweat of your brow, you shall lead prayer. So don't you kill your government, him be fair. Let him be fair. And they say, why, oh, I let him go. And they say, why, oh, let me go. Let me go. I'm on the low side of blue, right next to the lonely man hotel. So mama tell me, papa tell me too, what I'm to do. Yes, I said what I'm to do. On the low side of blue.
Now all those people come back to your memory.
Right next to
Give me all this
whiny. Too much. Even no sir. In Jamaica there's a party. Pini banyo, come no man get all over them whining. Whiny banyo. In Jamaica there's a party. Pini banyo, come no man get all over them whining. Whiny banyo.
We don't want no knocky later. We don't want no ghostbuster. We don't want no hate and no syphilis. Say come bout ya. When that the lizard that chop, me say me rule bout ya. Me brain just a chuckle like a computer. Me say me mouth just a move like a millimeter. And me say anywhere me go, gonna shut a fire. Hear this, watch how you meet for your new lover. Nobody kiss you on the chat and hug around the shoulder.
Hit him, chin no chin in a lava, chin come girl, skank it again, chin no chin in a lava, chin come girl, skank it again, I go, you are the bun, me are the cheese, must go between, you are the bun and me are the cheese, must go between, sing with me are the king, you are the queen, must go between, me are the king and you are the queen, must go between.
Excuse boss, me still in love with me call them to the town own. Hey, tell them to move on, so long for me. They got trip down in the boat zone. And mercy, I need to make a special call on me, the telephone. One when me call me can't get no dial tone. And mercy, me this baby also alone. Anyway, hey, excuse boss, me still in love with me call them to the town own. Tell them to move on, so long for me. They got trip down in the boat zone.
Hey, y'all love me ball and scream and moan. Me start with the old tiger bone.
We use brush for shoes and flick was your own. So tell them and them leave that alone.
Say I'm a oversize, mampy. Oversize. Mampy, oversize, mampy. Oversize. Mampy, me know a fat girl. She is a mampy. That the mampy no stop take care of me. Can't me to the movie and to the party. A boy test me mampy defend me. Strip up a big boy, beat him up badly. Cause me mampy lord no fear than nobody did it. See I'm a oversize, mampy. Oversize. Mampy,
Come now, request the work, him have to request the work. Any man you give the work, him have to request the work. Any man you give the work, him have to request the work. Come, and no tie, you have to tie him. Come, and no over, you have to over him. And the stick it to the state, where you give him. Come to the committee, and that a hole in the pie. Request the work, him have to request the work. Come, request the work, him have to request the work. Oh, for your gal, tell her to move up.
Call me, call me, call me, call me, call me. Anytime you want me, call me, and I'll be there. Call me, anytime you want me, call me, and I'll be there.
I'm a hoping it's me she love. Sorry, Coco home tea she love.
No, it's me she love. Darling, why do I get butterflies every time I'm kissing you? When you hold me tight and close your eyes, do you get the butterflies? Baby, come back here. Let us sign up a new contract. No. I'm making my appointment here. And I won't go with this agreement. No way. My heart is my only weakness here. And your love is my only sickness. We plead with in my mind. Think when feeling just before you sign. Baby, come back here. No. Let us sign up a new contract.
Like a virgin, touch for a virgin.
her first time, but when she get the love from Ragaben's what? She want to just a rewind and a rewind and a rewind and a rewind. Hey, one eye back and she looking at the ceiling. On your knees and she looking at the floor. So she sampled that yesterday evening, that make tonight. She a come back for more, say she want to take her off on top. Good and plenty loving, no powder power, she want a real ragamuffin. I want to make you feel good, I make you sweat, I make you lose control, and I run out of breath. Long and hard, to make you real and pick up, wait the whole yard next, everybody get up. So she scream on the top of high lights. Never imagine it would have feel so nice and now.
Now this one dedicated to our man. Now Sister Charming come up in trunk. Loveliness. Lovely, lovely. Come down, come down, come down. Me say me walking on the road, me say me bug up my man. Me say me full of Jerry girls and red rose and I walk on by. Wanna hold me by me hand with a sweet perfume. Me just talking on.
Big body girl, I can't swing big body girl. Them a thing like this here, big body girl. Big body girl, I can't swing big body girl. Them a thing like some girl. Nah no bottom, them nah have no bottom, have no bottom. Some girl nah have no bottom. You know hear that? Nah no bottom, them nah have no bottom, have no bottom. Some girl nah have no bottom. Me woman, a little girl by the name of Pam. Girl come a dance with her 10-ton bottom. I move her body to the rhythm pattern. And everywhere you go, them a pay attention. And
anything me say, wanna say, I feel fly out. Anything me say, wanna say, I feel fly out. Anything me say, wanna say, I feel fly out. Anything me say, wanna say, I feel fly out. Now this one dedicated to our foreigner. All y'all the whole beginner this. Dedicated to our scout who want to fly out. $100 a rose. Okay. Anything me say, wanna say, I feel fly out. Anything me say, wanna say, I feel fly out. Anything me say, wanna say, I feel fly out. Anything me say, wanna say, I feel fly out. Wanna British Airways, we I feel fly out. Wanna your Jamaica, we I feel fly out. Wanna Eastern Airline, we I feel fly out. On the New Concorde, we I feel fly out. Up on a Cayman Airline, we I feel fly out. Jamina Kingston, outer Southern, me and me virgin we acid toast out. Remember that the lizard foreign I fi talk about. Yes, I that the lizard man the DJs go hit them. I fi fly out, we I fi fly out. I fi fly out, we I fi fly out. Jamina me house around 11:30. Me and me girl know what them call Rosemary. Telegram coming, man, it coming for me. No, signed by me sister and me auntie. Now them want that the lizard in a foreign city. Walk up for me close man immediately. Jump in a car, me said that a taxi. Wish back me reach out and a man play. Now they feel it, they come across the Caribbean Sea. Now everybody man, them start to sing for me. Them say, oh, it can't miss me, it can't miss me.
Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar. How can I make love to a fella in a rush? Pass me the keys to my truck. Who am I? The girls them lock. And I we make love to pressure. You a bubble can get deep like a bucket. Draw for your nigga like your nigga can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take it, stop it. Batman plug in and he a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out, the bar it. You listen to me song, you listen to me lyrics. I mean him and they me a drop it. I said, Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls them sugar. How can I make love to a fella in a rush? Pass me the keys to my truck. Who am I? The girls them lock. And I we make love to pressure.
We present on stage, House of Sherlock Crescent, signed by the Mad People Gang. Baby, sir. You might comfortable and your food man a pressure them case. Eh, Tatanka, you know, say you wanna miserable and you're not fashion none of them play. She got me a she girl, cause she joke the best. You know me love this something with that girl you possess. Right now things are manifest. I'm a wife of Philip. Have to tell you the truth, me no press. Cause the girl from the side joke the best. All when she ready fit on up and caress. And she have the bump on the chest. Some other girl have it. Right now what she make up for happiness.
When me a bad girl, in a me bed when me a bad girl, it a fit it when me a bad
In a me bed, so that is because me must make a. So when me a bad girl, from me mind when me a bad girl, in front me line when me a bad girl from me mind. She know when me really want to.
Well, we're having a bashment party. People get to feel the hype.
Yeah.
Wearing Gucci and the money. Feeling rich like Wesley Snipes. Drinking crystal with my shorty. Burning my jollies to party. So let's rock till morning light.
Let's go on the right in the bashment. Exciting.
Yeah. Well, we're having a bashment party. People get to feel the hype.
So as we're about to resume the second part of this game, the Belair Stars being dismissed for 115. 116 the target for the Caribbean Mitts. See the players are making their way into the middle. So wait to see who the opening batters would open the board in. So 115 and 16.3 overs. The Belair Stars, the defending champions. Not one of the better performances with the bat tonight, but surely they'll want to show the medal with the ball. The Caribbean Mitts still have different ideas. Cody Phillips, fresh off of a fantastic knock in his last innings. He'll be facing up to Captain Desmond Currency. Currency starting the attack from this diffusion end. Just remember to the spectators, everyone handed cash taken in the crowd is entitled you to 50 Barbados dollars. And for the players, every 6 that hits the fusion tent right here where the commentators are housed, you're entitled to $100. The first delivery. Low the beat and he's out. Wicket number 1 off the first delivery. We saw this similarly in the first innings. Caught behind is Cody Phillips. A fantastic catch there by Ashley Nurse. We heard about his exploits with the gloves. So Captain Currency picking up the first wicket in his first delivery. 1 early strike for the defending champions. One of the leading batters in Cody Phillips. He loses his wicket, makes his way back into the dugout. I tell you the most runs in the tournament prior to this innings was Ryshawn Williams. He's leading the task at 273. Neymar Bolden, 182. Romario Roach, 160 runs. Zion Braffett, 142 runs. And Cody Phillips, 125, did not add to his tally. Those are the tournament's leading run scores. The tournament's leading wicket takers, Miguel Cummins, he's on 12. Suraj Holder, he's got 10. Diego Short, 10. Desmond Currency just adding to his tally, so he's moved his tally to 10. And Kobe Brown, he's on 9. Fantastic work by keeper Ashley Nurse. Keepers with the most dismissals, Kevin Wickham, he's on 4. Jonathan Carter, he's got 3 dismissals. Zidane here with 2. And Dwayne Smith, 2. So sure, Ashley Nurse, he will want to be on that chart. Desmond Currency moving his tally to 10. Left-handed Herwood comes into strike and plays that one forward in defense. Back up to the bowler on his follow-through. No run resulting. So no runs for 1. Here's Currency. Played behind point is Herwood. Pick up 1. So the first runs on the board for the Caribbean mix. Brings Hakeem McCollin into strike, the right-hander. Herwood, he needs to get a score. So remember, every $20 spent at the bar gives you a chance to win a $50 KFC voucher. There's also a $20 special. If you spend $20, you can pick up 3 Caribbeans tonight. That's a special as well. So quite a lot happening tonight. It's a fantastic crowd continues to make your way into this venue. Currency to bowl to McCollin for the first time. Full delivery driven past the extra cover. Should be picking up two, getting pretty close to the boundary. Pull back inside the boundary, so just two. McCollin opens his account. So 3 for 1. The Caribbean Mits trying to get up to 116. See Currency at the top of his mark. Again to bowl to the right-handed McCollin. Delivery short, a hit over batter score for 6. A length delivery, and he was quickly onto that. Is Akeem McKellen and hit that one over square leg for 6. Taking the total up to 9 for 1. He moves on to 8. Was fantastic hands there by McCollin, the shortest of a length, and quickly into position and dispatching it over square leg for 6. Captain Currency closing out over number 1. Driving a miss, as a matter of fact. So the ball goes through to the keeper. The over comes to the end. At the end of 1 over, Caribbean Mits trying to get up to 116. They're 9 for 1.
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. So tonight I'm gonna show you all. When I walk with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. No, my baby don't play. Blame it on my confidence. Or blame it on your measurements. Shut shit down on sight. That's right.
So over number 2, about to begin. Off the outside edge, makes it way down to third man. They should be picking up a couple. It's like Gary Austin from the A and A end. So 2 to Harewood, 2 more to the total. 11 for 1. Course of over number 2. Remember, the first 6 overs constitute the power play. He's just employing a slip now. His Captain Currency. Bob. It's behind there at that fine leg region. Just played into the onside and the easy single. Good response there from McCollin. So 1 more to the total. Here where he moves up to 4. 12 for 1. McCollin, he's on 8. Gary Austin, one who can bowl at extreme pace. He can exhibit some fantastic pace here. He will want to get some wickets for his team tonight. Passes umpire Alex Bellamy about no. Plays that one square to point. Alex Bellamy doing some good work up there at the A&A end. Tremaine Prescott, the other umpire in this game. Here's Gary Austin, bowls to McCollin. This time goes for a drive and a miss. Good take again by Ashley Nurse. 12 for 1. Over number 2. Here he is, Gary Austin. This one's peeling off the outer portion of the bat. And Shaquille turning from point comes in to his left to pick up. Can't prevent the single. So 1 more to the total, 13 for 1. See, Captain Currency coming back into the slit for the left-handed Jamal Harewood. Left arm over is to Gary Austin. This one plays out to point, no run resulting. So over number 2 comes in, and 2 overs completed, trying to get up to 116 for victory. The Caribbean Mits there 13 for 1.
This one right here. All right. For all the ladies. Ladies, you want to take it back?
I've been thinking about you and how we used to be then. Back when it didn't have to end. We can start again. There's nothing left to say.
So Captain Desmond Currency to continue from the A and A end. Ball to McCollin. McCollin, he's on 9. Here he is. It's time driven. Can't beat the feeder at mid-off. Looks like Eiffel. No run resulting. So remember this quantum bioelectric analyzer. You can get tested a $25 scan as that one is dispatched again behind square. 4 more runs to McCollin. Just picking up the length again and playing that one behind square. But yeah, another 4. So 17 for 1. McCollin, he moves up to 13. Here he's on 4. So this machine, it can analyze you, can do up to 45 different tests. The futuristic machine. Know your health status. Get tested now. A sample scan for just 25 Barbados dollars. It's just to the tent left of us here, the Fusion tent. Driven again, up to extra cover, no run. McCollin looks good, just showing his intentions. The defending champions, will they pull this one off? In defense is McCollin, a good delivery there by Currency. 17 for 1. Good discipline. Follow delivery again, up to extra cover. No run resulting. So good discipline being exhibit here by the Belair Stars. Final over and over number 3. Final delivery up to mid-off again. And no run resulting. So 3 overs completed. 17 for 1.
You know I know how to make it stop instead of that fall now. The clock ain't even handle me right now. I see you watching me at the wall now. The clock ain't even handle me right now.
So Gary Austin, he's going to continue. He'll be bowling to the left-handed Jamal Yearwood. A slip is in place. It's also Bob stationed at that short fine leg position. And his ball! Yearwood loses his stumps. Ball by Gary Austin. The Caribbean Mix loses their second wicket. 17 for 2. Yearwood comes back. Ball by Austin for 4. Further trouble for the Caribbean Mix.
I just want to say, Charlie Wilson, it's a true honor. I appreciate the love. Now to show the whole world how to have a good time.
Everybody's working hard for the weekend. Who's spending it all? Yeah. When tomorrow comes, you know you can sleep in. So you know that it's on, baby. Do what you wanna do. Go where you wanna go. Move how you wanna move. Everybody, drink what you wanna drink. Step how you wanna step. Love who you wanna love. Everybody have a good time. Good time. Good time. A good time. Everybody have a good time. Good time. Good time. A good time. Everybody have a good time.
So 17 for 2. Trying to get up to 116. Gary Austin, like we said, one who can exhibit quite some pace. Surely here when he was beaten for pace. As the new batter is Edwin Currency Barnett. Both players at the YMPC. Let's see how he was faced up to his partner. Gary Austin, top of his mark. Brian Currency Barnett forwards. Where's that one into mid wicket? He had to hustle there, McCollin. But picking up the single, moving the total up to 18. Currency Barnett gets off the mark immediately. 18 for 2. Can also tell you, if you're the holder of ticket 668188, You can come to the commentary booth to collect your prize. 668188. So Austin, he'll be bowling up to McCollin. Play defensively. $50 KFC voucher. 668188. Just playing that one off the outer portion of the bat. Open up the face, really. And guiding that one behind point for a single is McCollin. So, yeah, another single. 19 for 2. Brings Currency Barnett back into strike. He's on 1. McCollin, he takes his tally up to 14. Austin. Over the wicket. And his ball! Currency Barnett loses his stumps. Gary Austin, very much on fire here. Like we said, one who can exhibit extreme pace. Beating Currency Barnett for pace. A 19 for 3, the Caribbean mix.
So we back in the club with the bodies rocking from side to side, side to side. Thank God the week is done. I feel like a zombie gone back to life, back to life. Hands up, yeah, suddenly we all got our hands up. No control of my body. Ain't I seen you before? I think I remember those eyes. Cause baby, tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. Yeah, baby, tonight, the DJ got us falling in love again. Dance like it's the last night of your life.
668188. If you have that ticket number, 668188. So the new batter, Braffett. Talbot Braffett, the new batter. He'll be facing up to Gary Austin. He said one who can work up extreme pace. 19 for 3. Still required 97 more runs. Seems to be down the leg side. Just await the single from Alex Bellamy. Leg by, signal by Bellamy. So getting a bit of a prod there. So over number 4 is come to an end. The Caribbean makes it 20 for 3.
So we back in the club with the bodies rocking from side to side, side to side.
So the driver of T8699, you're asked to move your vehicle immediately. The management of the Police Sports Club, they would like to get into the pavilion. So T8699, you're asked to remove your vehicle. 20 for 3. 4 overs completed. McCollin, he's on 14. Braffett yet to get off the mark. So Wickham being introduced into the attack from the fusion end. It's McCollin beaten outside the offset. Braffett, sorry. So it's Braffett facing up to Wickham. This time worked up to mid wicket. No run resulting. So a good start by Wickham. Target 96 runs, 94 balls, 7 wickets. Plays that one with soft hands into the offside. Braffett picks up a single. So he gets off the mark. Brings McCollin now into strike, who's on 14. 14 from 14, 1-6 and 1-4. Quiet start to this Wickham over. 21 for 3. Here's Wickham. This time he's played that one Just wait the signal from the umpire beating Ashley Nurse. A bye signal on this occasion by Tremaine Prescott. So they'll be very disciplined, really, the Belair Stars. That's the second extra being given. One leg by and one by. So here's Wickham, ball into Braffett. Good sharp work from keeper Nurse. A wide signal by Tremaine Prescott. So 2 more to the total. 24 for 3. She spoke about that discipline. Now there's the extras. Here's Wickham, top of his mark. Passes umpire Prescott. Times yet another wide down the leg side. So 2 more to the total. 26 for 3. As over number 5 comes in, then Braffett is on 1. McCullen, he is on 14. Still requiring 90 runs for victory off 90 deliveries. The Caribbean Mix.
Yeah. Let's go. Party rock is in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time.
So Gary Austin, he's going to continue. Ball into McCullen. Burn him forward in defense. No run resulting. Said before this, Austin, 2 overs, 2 for 6. Delivery outside the Austin, beaten for pace is McCullen. So this is a good spell being operated here from the ANAN, Gary Austin. This time he's pumped over the wharf for 6, missing his length, and quickly into that one is McCullen. So second maximum of the innings to McCullen. 2 6s and 1 4, taking them up to 20 and taking the total up to 32 for 3. See how will Gary Austin reply. Delivery full this time. Straight up to Captain Currency. At cover, no run resulting. So good comeback delivery there by Austin. 5.4 overs, just 2 remaining in the power play. The feeder's outside the circle. Deep mid wicket this time comes out a bit straighter, and Lawan comes into play as that one is struck up to him, taking 1 more to the total. 33 for 3. 1 more to McCullen. He's on 21, brings Braffett into strike. He's on 1. A no ball signal as well by umpire Alex Bellamy. So just guilty of infringing the crease is Gary Austin. A free hit being signaled now. So Braffett to face it to a free hit. He goes big. Does he get all of it? Man is hovering over Lawan. Another no ball as well by Austin. So free hit remains, and that one's gone for a maximum. So free hit will be coming from the bowler at the fusion end. So 6 overs completed, and the total is 43 for 3.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night.
So because of that infringement by Gary Austin from the ANAN, it will be a free hit. Ward is entrusted to bowl this over from the fusion end. So McCullen to face up to this free hit. Here's Ward. making his way for the first time. And that one is pumped over the wall for 6. What a lovely start to this over by McCollin. Remember, that was a free hit. Greeted with a 6 is Adrian Ward, taking the total up to 49 for 3. 49 for 3 in the course of over number 7. McCollin, he's on 27. Can the Caribbean Mitts pull this one off? 116 is the target. Sign stroke up to mid wicket, looking for a single. So that's the 50 comes in up for the Caribbean Mitts. The 50's up, 50 for 3 in course of over number 7. McCollin, he's on 28. Prophet, he's on 7. So just making some adjustments to the field. Feel that square leg being asked to go to the boundary. Short mid wicket and Captain Currency comes into position. This one's just work behind square, just await the single from the umpire. Leg by. So leg by, one more to the total. 51 for 3. Requiring of 65 more runs required. 81 deliveries, 7 wickets. McCollin doing a fantastic job for his team. He's on 28. It's Ward. Bringing McCollin forward. Textbook style. Here's Ward going to McCollin this time to Currency, who plays himself nicely there in that mid-wicket region. No run resulting. So very strategic work by the captain. Like he said, he leaves a fantastic outfit, does some good work with his captaincy. A quick single offer, and he's home. Played with soft hands into the offside is McCollin. Good response coming from Braffett. And picking up a single there to move the total along. 52 for 3 as 7 overs are completed. Before you go there, also asking the driver of MC 2795, the green Swift, you also asked to remove your vehicle. So MC 2795, the green Swift, please remove your vehicle. 52 for 3 after 7 overs.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night.
So bowling change. This one is stroked up to long off. It's Wickham bowling from this side, the A in. Into his second over. This is a change of ends for him. One more to the total. 53. It brings Baffert into strike. Driven square. Should run very close to the boundary, but protection is there. Shamar Holder doing good work on the sweeper boundary. Restricting any chance of more than a single. So one more to the total. 54 for 3. Baffert, he moves up to 8. Brings McCollin back into strike. He's on 30. 62 runs required. Seems to be a bit of a edge. See McCollin trying to drive that one, not cleanly taken by Nurse. We wouldn't know if it came off the other edge. But Wickham is creating a little bit of a problem there for McCollin. This time driven back up the track to the bowler. Yet another dot delivery. So good over so far by Wickham. 1.4 overs, none for 7. Ward, 8 runs coming off his first. Wickham again to McCollin, this time played up to mid-wicket. You're looking for a second. 1 is all it'll be. The feeder there in attendance. 55 for 3. So one more call for the ticket holder. Ticket 668 188. If you have that number, come to the commentary booth. It's a loud appeal. And he's out like before. Prophet loses his wicket, trying to swing that one somewhere in the mid-wicket region. And the dreaded finger of Alex Bellamy goes up. So losing the fourth wicket, the Caribbean Mets with 55 for 4.
Just shoot for the stars. If it feels right, then aim for my heart. If you feel like it, take me away and make it okay. I swear I'll behave. You wanted control, so we waited. I put on a show. Now I make it. You say I'm a kid. My ego is big. I don't give a shit. And it goes like this. Take me by the tongue and I'll know you. Kiss me till you're drunk and I'll show you all the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger. I've got the moves like Jagger.
So 8 overs completed, 55 for 4. The new batter is Lonsdale Blake. He be at the non-striker. It's like Ward to continue. McCullen, he's on 31, facing up to Ward. Pass to the umpire about now. This one played into the turf, can't score. Another dot delivery. So the target is 116. That's still requiring another 61 runs off of 71 deliveries. Then played out to point. Yet another dot delivery. So 2 consecutive dot deliveries by Ward. 55 for 4. This time he's on the back foot. Hit that one over long 1 for 6. So McCullen picking that length very quickly, dispatching that one for yet another 6. 61 for 4. He takes his tally up to 37. Bring the equation down to 55 or 69 deliveries, DJ.
Yeah. Run to the music bar, yeah. Everything ready. Maybe just bend down, bend down, pause. Maybe just bend down, bend down, pause. Maybe just bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, bend down, pause. Maybe just bend down, bend down, pause. Maybe just bend down, bend down, pause. Maybe just bend.
So we've got a new ticket to be called as Ward. To be calling this time defensively players. There's a mix up in the middle. Bob couldn't pick it up cleanly. And Blake gets on, but a bit of a mad scramble in the middle between the pair. Blake and McCullen. All's well, ends well. One more to the total. $62 for 4. 8.4 completed. McCullen, he's on 38. Blake face up, play his first delivery. Ward. This one's a good delivery. Bit of animation there from Nurse. Hands on the head. That one goes to short. Fine leg, no run resulting. So if any person from the Strikers team can come to the hut for the team sheet, we can get a move on. Any player from Strikers, kindly collect your team sheet. Says not out. 668196. And we have a winner. We need the photographer to the booth. We have a winner. Delivery outside the off stump. Blake can't make any contact. So another dot delivery. So winning themselves a $50 KFC voucher. Yeah, another good delivery there from Wickham. Blake can't score. Score remains on 63. So the second match, bringing together the strikers. They'll be up against the team from Guyana, the Eccles All Stars, for the first outing in this 2026 tournament. The team out of Guyana, they're here. They've made their arrival. So winning this voucher. Here's Randy Thomas doing the presentation. McCollin comes back into strike. He's on 38. Blake, he's on 2. 64 for 4. Wickham doing good work. Zenta is third over. 2.41 for 9. Another good delivery outside the off stump. Beaten is McCollin. So, like I said, Wickham continues to be good. 2.51 for 9. 64 for 4. How will he close out over number 10? Approaching the halfway mark. Bring his man forward. So, dot delivery to close out over number 10. At the end of it, 64 for 4. McCollin, he's on 38. Blake, he's on 2. Wickham, he's completed his third. 3 overs, no maidens, 1 for 9. So, joining us, Caribbean Mitch trying to get up to that 116. They lost Cody Phillips in his first delivery tonight. He went without scoring. Akeem McCollin, he's still very much there on 38. Jamel Yearwood, he was bowled by Gary Austin for 4. Edwin Currency Barnett, bowled by Austin for 1. Talbert Braffett, leg before wicket to Wickham for 8. Lonsdale Blake, he's very much there as well, 2. It's Eiffel, the new bowler. He's going for a loud appeal, trying to hit that one somewhere in the mid wicket is Blake. Not out, says umpire Tremaine Prescott. 64 for 4 in course of over number 11, bowling. Desmond Currency, the captain, 2 overs, no maidens, 1 for 13. Seems to be a little bit of a drizzle around. Gary Austin, 3 overs, no maidens, 2 for 23. Wickham, very good, economical, 3 overs, no maidens, 1 for 9. Adrian Ward, 2 overs, no maidens, 16 runs, no wickets. As Eiffel's made his introduction, just 1 delivery, dot delivery. Here he is, bowls to Blake. And he's ball. Blake tries to play a big booming drive, misses completely, losing his off stump. Caribbean Mitch loses their 5th wicket, 64 for 5. So the new batter is Cody Holder. Bit of a drizzle here. Cody Holder, the new batter, facing up to Jamar Eiffel. Eiffel picking up his first wicket. 52 runs required off 58 balls. Off the back foot is Holder. Play that one into the offside. One to get him off the mark. $65 for 5. 51 required off some 57 balls. Here's Eiffel. Calling outside the off stump. Wide delivery signal by Tremaine Prescott. So 2 more to the total. 67 for 5. McCollin, he's on 38. All the rest is on his shoulders. If you're going to pull this one off for the Caribbean Mitts. Here's Eiffel. Hit the backward point. Parried into the air. Failing to hold on, so chance goes a begging. So 1 more to the total. McCollin surviving a half chance there to backward point. Eiffel again this time to backward point without fielding station, no resulting. So that's 11 overs completed. The Caribbean Mitt, 60 for 5. Holder, he's on 1. And McCollin, he's on 39.
Where she from, I don't know. Rock she wears and go low. Pick up the place like a dojo. How you do, what you do, what you do? I must get through. Girl, roll up down, you show me that wine.
So remember to the spectators, every one-handed catch taken to the crowd, you become eligible for $50. And if any of the batters can hit a 6 onto the commentary booth, this is a huge intent. Is also $100 for the player. This time is a full delivery. Split up to the bowler. Shot Turney is the new bowler. Been entrusted from that the ANAN. 68 for 5. McCollin, he's on 39. Facing up to Shaquille Turney. Bring his man forward again, his shot turning. Another good delivery. Can't score is McCollin. So very astutely led by Desmond Currency is this Belair Stars side. Defending champions. All posted 115 tonight. Full delivery this time. Struck up to Lawan. One is all it'll be. It's like I'll send the holder station over there. Bring holder into strike. 69 for 5. It's 47 more runs required. That's the target. The current run rate is 6. The required run rate is 5.5. It's just the wickets. So the Caribbean Mitts will think that they're still in a very good position here. Required rate is on the 6. Guilty of being bowled out in 16.3 overs. The Belair Stars. Holder faces up to Turning off the outer edge. 1 is all it'll be as Wickham comes from backward point. So taking the total up to 70. 70 for 5. The Caribbean Mitts in the equation reads 46 or 50 deliveries. It's 5 wickets to the good. His shot turning. Full delivery, driven up to Lawan. I'll send the holder again. It's just one is all there'll be. So this is a good start to get over for Shaquille Turner to begin his spell. 5 deliveries, conceding just 3 runs. McCollin, he's on 41. Cody Holder comes back into strike. He's on 2. So top delivery to close out over number 12. At the end of 12 overs, the Caribbean makes this 71 for 5.
She from I don't know. Rock she waist and go low. Pick up the place like a dojo. So you say, every girl when you come my way. How you do, I must get through. Girl, roll up now, you show me that wine. Turn around, girl.
So remember, there's also the raffle. So some fantastic prizes to be won. So if you see the young lady going around, just make sure to purchase your ticket. Here's Eiffel. Ball into Cody Holder. That one's a long ball. Hit over low for 6. McCollin played a fantastic shot. He takes his total up to 47. 77 for 5. The Caribbean Mits bring the equation down further. 39 or 47 deliveries. Like you said, a lot rests on the shoulders of young Akeem McCollin. He will walk to bring his half century. Guilty of over pitching is Eiffel. 47 or 41. 1, 4, and 5, 6, 6. Here he is. This one's gone past the keeper. Good stop by turning down there, doing the cleanup work. Here's Eiffel. Ball it to McCollin this time. Played up to point. Should be 1. Looking for a second. Not interested is Cody Holder. So 1 more to the total. McCollin, he moves up to 48. 78 for 5. So in the raffle, some fantastic prizes. I'll tell you more about that. As Cody Holder comes into strike. He's on 2. 78 for 5. Here's Eiffel. Playing a miss. First prize, a 4,000 shower enclosure from Glasesco. 1 shower enclosure from Glasesco worth $4,000. Here's Eiffel. A full delivery, and he's out like before. Struck in the middle of that full delivery. Trying to get it through the middle wicket is Holder. And the Mits loses a 6th wicket. 78 for 6.
Hey, yeah, party mash up again. Hey, girl them bubbling. Hey, bring all your friend them. Hey, everybody drinking. Hey, who cares what they thinking? Hey, beer. Everybody singing. Oh, we don't have no behavior. Total disorder. Don't cross the border. Bartender, hurry up with the order. Oh, if the whole place gets turned over, can't play massive if we powder. Everybody know every time we touch them splinters. That's the show. Fine, no Holland pull up. Mash it, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining splinters. That's the show. Fine, no Holland pull up. Mash it, fine. Every man put your hand up, every girl start whining.
So Gavin Morea, he's the man coming in at number 8. Eiffel picking up a 2nd. Still requiring another 38 runs. The Caribbean Mix. Like you said, the Desmond currency-led outfit, the defending champions, a strong unit. Here's Eiffel bowling to Morea for the first time, hitting that one out to low off, which catches half chance. Really good effort from the man coming in there from low off. Looks like Ward. But very good work. Failing to hold on in the end. So 1 to Morea. Over number 13 comes in. At the end of it, the Caribbean Mix is 79 for 6.
Problem is a problem. Have the girl them whining. Have the girl them whining. Oh gosh, wine girl, wine the girl, wine girl, wine the girl, wine girl, wine the girl, wine girl, wine the girl.
I know you're watching, now walking up a ways. My body good, you wanna bet me for a pay. Yeah, you wanna hold me down and lock me up for days. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I want you, and I could tell you all this. I feel you.
So 13 completed. Mariah, he be on strike. He's on 1. McCollin, he's on 48. You want to get McCollin on strike as much as he could. So shot tourney will continue. This time that one's work behind square. She's good. She's looking for a second here as Bobby gets onto it now. So well played by Mariah. 2 to him. Takes the total up to 81. 81 for 6. 35 runs required. 41 deliveries. Shaquille turning. Just conceding 4 runs off his first over. How can he contain Mariah? Another full delivery. This time back to square leg again. Bob is giving chase for the second time. This time you should be looking for a third. McCollin, he's turned. You know Bob who's got a fantastic arm, really. Looking for a third, but take the wise decision to prevent it, go against it. So 2 more runs to Mariah. 83 for 6. Bring it down. 33 more runs. Just making some adjustments to the field now. You see that man from mid-wicket moving into a square leg position. So shot turning. No, now he's coming back into the mid-wicket. The captain is asking him to just bowl one side, really. Guilty of spraying down the leg side is shot turning. Here he is, passes the umpire, but no, this time outside the off stump, where he wants to be bowling. And the play in the miss by Mariah. So dot delivery goes into the book. 83 for 6. Shaquille turning. One of the fantastic players for this Belair Stars. This time he's whipped to my wicket again. Guilty of bowling 2 full onto the leg side. And picking up Yaganazzo, just a bit of a misfield. This time they should be looking for a third. No, says McCollin. Looks like I fill up there. But picking up yet another 2. So some 6 runs off this over. All played to backward square. He's on 7, Mariah. 85 for 6. Turning at the top of his mark. Mariah hits that one out to mid-wicket. There's protection there. So it will all be 1. 86 for 6. Just 1 delivery remaining over number 14. It brings McCollin on strike. He's on 48. Mariah, he moves up to 8. Shaquille turning his second 1.5, none for 10. Let's see how you close out over number 14. This time defended back up to the bowler. So dot delivery to close out over number 14. At the end of it, the Caribbean Mix, they're 86 for 6. McCollin, he's on 48. Mariah, he's on 8. Turning, delivering some 2 overs, none for 10. And Jamar Eiffel, 2 overs, 2 for 12.
People, I want the baddest whining song listen in the world. Every girl, come on, that's spread out now, wine up.
Bad girl, back it up when you wine pan this. You don't tick tock when you wine pan this. Pussy right back when you wine pan. Make your fat body clap when you wine pan this. Let's make a let's go when you wine pan. Give me the room when you wine pan. Make your eyes so happy when you wine pan. Make the thing warm when you wine pan. Aye.
So just continue that raffle. First prize, like you said, a $4,000 shower enclosure from Glass Esco. And the second prize, a 35-inch Samsung TV. And the third prize, a 55-inch Samsung TV, sorry. And the third prize, a Millie Chiller fridge. So the target is 30 off 36. Just requiring the rate is 5. It's just the wickets. It's 4 wickets. The Caribbean Mix. They need McCollin to do the bulk of the batting. Mariah, he's doing good work. Forging a good partnership. I feel to continue. 86 for 6. I feel to Mariah. This time again behind square. This one will run pretty close. But the feeder is in the 10, so coming back for a second is Shaquille Turney, the feeder. So 2 more to Mariah. Taking the total up to 88. Takes its total into double figures. He's on 10. That required runs comes down to 28 off 35 deliveries. So the run rate is not a problem. Just 4 wickets to the good. See, Eiffel bowling yet again to Mariah. This time a delivery outside the offset, and he's beaten. Cleanly taken by keeper Nurse. He's doing some fantastic work behind the wicket. There's Ashley Nurse. It's Eiffel. This time hit up to mid wicket. No run resulting. A good bit of work there by Holder. I'll send the Holder. So no run resulting. So yet another dot delivery. Mariah just needs to spend some time. Here he is. Time off the other edge. Will he get a run? No. Yes, a bubble by shot turning. And the single comes off of that midfield. 1 more to Mariah. 89 for 6. He moves up to 11. Brings McCollin. He's been very quiet of late. He's on 48. Hasn't been getting much of the strike. But a lot will depend on him if they get over the line. Just making some adjustments. That short mid wicket comes into play to a deep mid wicket. This time work up to cover for a single. So he moves closer to his half century. He's on 49. 49 to Akeem McCollin. 90 for 6. Some 14.5 overs completed. Brings Mariah back in 11 off 10. 26 off 31 deliveries. Here's Eiffel closing out over number 15. This time is a strong ball, and he's out like before. Lining that one up on this occasion is Eiffel. Failing to make any contact with the bat is Mariah, and he's lost his wicket. 90 for 7, like before, to Eiffel for 11. That's the 7th wicket for the Caribbean Mix.
You give me something I need, you give me something I bleed, you give me something I crave, I really need you too. I really wanna feel great now, so let me have my way now. No one ever gonna leave, cause I'm so invested in you. Cause I really feel a vibe every time we set the right down. And nobody like this, man, it's nothing like this, and it's nothing like you. Nothing and nobody like you. And every single time we touch, so I never wanna stop, because I always wanna let you know that I love you so much, it's nobody like you. Nothing and nobody like you. Makes me ball out. Long time is not over you. Long time is not over you. Makes me ball out. Long time is not
like the daytime. As the night come, I'll be sure now. Bound to come back. Please don't call out. Don't break my heart.
So bowling change from the A&A. It's Gary Austin reintroduced into the attack. He'll be bowling to McCollin, who's on 49. So football encroaching onto the cricket field. So just a little delay. But Austin, he's ready. He's at the top of his mark. He'll be bowling to Akeem McCollin. This time, play that one behind point. So wait the signal from the umpires. It's off the bat. So he's brought up his half century. 50th run for Akeem McCollin. 46 deliveries, 1 4 and 5 sixes. Caribbean mix in 91 for 7. Brings Harris Holder into strike to Austin for the first time to the night. Austin before this. Loud appeal. Not out. Sent down his first 3 overs, conceding 23 runs and picking up 2 wickets. Seems to be a bit of a shower round. As Austin this time down the leg side, await the signal from umpire Alex Bellamy. The leg by signal. So 1 more to the total. Caribbean mix requiring a further 24 runs. Brings McCollin back into strike. He's on an even 50. 50 or 46 balls. Play square behind point. Should run away to the boundary. Shot turning. Can't bring that one back today. So 4 more to the total. McCollin, he moves his total up to 54. He moves the Caribbean mix up to 96. 96 for 7. So guilty of going a bit too wide on that occasion is Gary Austin. Giving hands to the batter. And playing that one behind point for 4. 96 for 7. How will he respond? This one's played over by point for 4 more runs. So bring up the 100 for the Caribbean mix. Gary Austin guilty of getting too full. McCollin capitalizes on that one. 100 for 7. The course of over number 16. McCollin, he moves up to 58. The equation comes down. 16 off 25 deliveries. Further 15 required. Austin to bowl the final delivery of over number 16. Over number 16. This time again behind point. That one will run close. They should be looking for a second. And they come back for a second. And he gets home. So 2 more to the total. 16 overs is completed. At the end of 16, 102 for 7. Requiring 14 more runs. 3 wickets in the hatch. McCollin, he's on 60. Caribbean mix. You'll feel that they're in a good position.
Move your body, come shorty, walk it for me. I'm just standing nothing to say, cause your lips them look so good like plenty cherry. Lift on you, drop it for me. Oh la la, mama, fit to pity. So you on the road yesterday, the rhythm your waist sound like two lele. Cause I must get that taste of that waist, mama, before I die. Just give me where you never give nobody, don't be shy. I know all of them who watching, they go talk. But when they talk, we go tell them, I don't know about you. But when I don't in the band, me and a woman and me chanting, no nana. She dancing to Afro soca. I don't know about you. But when I'm on the road and I'm in the boat, you know I'm not sober. She grip me like a man.
So remember, there's a second game on tonight, a doubleheader. Second game brings together the strikers. They'll be up against the Guyana Base, Eccles All Stars. Just making their way here for the first time tonight. We look forward to see what they will bring. We're going to have an interview with the manager at the completion of this match. as Eiffel, a delivery played behind square by Harris Holder. Await the signal. No ball signal there by the umpire. So 3 more to the total. And a free hit as well. So no ball signal there. So that's 3 more to the good. 105 for 7. 11 runs required. Jamar Eiffel. This time the free hit is hit over and off. Should be going over the rope now for 4. A lovely shot there by Akeem McCullin. 4 more to the total. Bring the equation down into single digits now. He takes his total up to 64. And hold it further, 7 runs required. Can Eiffel pull it back? The defending champions in danger of losing the first for 2026. Stroke up to Lawan. 1 to Akeem McCullin. Taking his total up to 65. The Brains hold into strike. Just 6 more runs required. Jamar Eiffel, 3 for 24. He's into the course of his 4th. Can he do something good for his team? Forward and picking up a quick single. Very done there by Harris Holder. Getting McCullin back on strike. 5 more runs required for victory. So some 3 wickets required. Eiffel. Delivery outside the off stump. He's beaten. Goes through to the keeper. 111 for 7. 5 runs required. 19 deliveries. McCullin, he's very much there. He's on 65. 1 legal delivery left in this over. Time he plays this one up to Ashwakavan. He's looking for a single. Harris Holder is popping a little on the bat. But easy single in the end. It keeps McCullin on strike. The score moves up to 112. 112 for 7. 17 overs completed.
Patrice again, Patrice again. When I go down, high out of my mind, loose it in my waist, not the unwashed. Washing up my spine, making up my face, not the unwashed. Let them know I'm ready when it comes to party. I just wine and go down, and wine and go down, and wine and go down, put up. And everybody, let us talk about me. With my hand in the air and rum in my head. Why not doing it?
So just 4 runs required for victory. The Caribbean mix. It's McCullin on strike. He's on 66. Captain Desmond Currency coming from the A&A end, coming back for a second spell. Brings his man forward. No run resulting. Can run through the batting cards of the Caribbean mitts. Cody Phillips. He went without scoring. Jamal Yearwood, he went for 4. Edwin Currency barred it for 1. This time he's hitting the long ball. Does it carry? Does it clear the fence? It's gone for 6. So victory for the Caribbean mitts. Expertly done there by Akeem McCullin to close it out. Coming not out on 72. And winning by some 3 wickets, the Caribbean mitts. An impressive victory for them, really. As I quickly run through the scorecard, to tell you, Currency Burnett went for 1. So, for the captains for the game to come up, you're asked to come to the commentary booth. As I quickly run through the scorecard, Cody Phillips without scoring. Harewood for 4, Edwin Currency Barnett for 1, Talbot Barfoot for 8, Blake for 2, Cody Holder for 2, Morale for 11, Harris Holder on 2 not out. An impressive play by Akeem McCollin. Man of the match performance, 72 not out, Akeem McCollin, 55 deliveries, 4 fours and 6 sixes, bowling for the strike for the Belair Stars. Desmond Currency, 2.21 for 19, Gary Austin, 4 overs, 2 for 34, Wickham, 3 overs, 1 for 9, Ward, 2 overs for 16, Eiffel, 4 overs, 3 for 26, and Turning, 2 overs, none for 10. So asking the 2 captains of the game to be played now to make your way into the commentary booth, and as well as the man of the match, Akeem McCollin, you'll make your way over here as well.
Carnival, I love you so. Carnival, I love you so. Patrice again, Patrice again. When I go down, when I go down. I out of my mind. Lose it in my head. Not the unfortunate. Making up my bed. Not the unfortunate. They don't know me already. When it comes to come, when I go down, and when I go down, and when I go down, put up. And everybody, let us talk about me. With my hand in the air, I'm in my head. Why not do it? Till I have not the when the cameraman, you could put me on Instagram. I have not the you don't know me already. Don't care about nobody. And the turn up, 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 the vibe. And everybody, let us call me crazy. With my hand in the air, I'm in the head. On the avenue, out there on the road, I have nothing to say.
Oh, no, boom blast, home, as I bust the door is a movie. Plenty sexy girl looking groovy. It's like so much of them on Tuesday. My God, the girl them unruly. As I reach the bar, I meet Susie. Then she introduced me to Rudy. She showed me something to control me. If I say what I see, they might sue me. One look, I'm not chanting one thing until it's done. Let's see what the girl them does do it and carry on. When they make up the face, wind back and start to perform. Make me tell me and pan me and let me just get on. Make me jump and sing. Hands up and back balancing. Winding in and out of time, me just spread out and go like shit when I sing. When the bubble and start back it up. Make the thing explode to it up. Oh Lord, I am tempted to just when them legs come out and them open it up and say, whoa. This party I have plenty thing. Oh Lord, I say one thing. Hey. Whoa. This party I have plenty thing. It's plenty thing. It's only strong and
Wait.
Orlando, don't know the jingo. Some girl never ask so. Plenty galamba, acting like the single. Plenty galamba, acting like the single. Hanging walking so slow, watch me no fair. My name is Miss Hush, I'm up when I'm passing the way. I'm a big woman, a tiny little girl, and I'm 16 again. So don't expect me to be fair. I'm a big yellow. What's wrong with that boy? I'm walking from night till morning. I'm a dirty but I'm a big yellow. Heck, when the liquor I'm drinking, I'm a light to know I'm drinking. Someone check me now. They used to go and leave me all the time. They used to go and test and enjoy their life. Yeah. Now I said that the woman they're not wasting time. I feel like I'm inside a big part of my life. That's why when I dig down low, I'm rocking so slow, watch me no fair. My name is Miss Hush, I'm up when I'm passing the way. I'm a big woman, a tiny little girl, and I'm 16 again. So don't expect me to be fair. I'm a big yellow. What's wrong with that boy? I'm walking from night till morning. I'm a dirty but I'm a big yellow. Expensive liquor I'm drinking, I'm the night to know I'm drinking. Oh, oh, yeah, yeah. A special type of wine on this sweet occasion. So special every time. One in a million, and every time I have to go, you give me the I shall return, and I must come back. You give me the I shall return, and I must come back. You give me the I shall return, and I must come back. You give me the I shall return, and I must. You got me. Who got you? 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 You got me falling in love. Who got you? 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 Who got you?
Never let your problems get you down. Stay focused and hold your ground. Because what will kill you should make you stronger. So my problems is like steroids, boy. I get my doses from all kinds of sources, and all of them still can't kill me now. You see, as them treat me on the high school, right on the tongue, them just like a boat. So as the box we don't, so I get up. They have to wonder how others get up. And every crack I see, I just see through. And by the help of God, I just get through. I just want to, I feel like home. Move any mountain, I trample any building like home.
Big up to all my people in the island. This is the wine.
What? We live for defecation. It's too much vibes to mention, Lord. Yeah.
Big up to all my people in the island. This is the whining season. Who pumping, we pumping. And if you get off a plane, let me welcome you to my paradise. I tell you this is exciting. Up in the bed till we rising. Now put down your worries and enjoy paradise. Hey, everybody non-stop whining. Take that up till we lining. Make sure you can handle it. Come on, somebody pretty cool in the jungle. It's half past one. We need to reach in the bed and get on the body jamming and no time to linger. Back it up, y'all, push out your bumper. We partying till the last liquor drop. We heading straight to the joint because we in paradise. Hey, I tell you this is exciting.
The Sarah talking to me, the Johnny talking to me, the Fortune talking to me. It's the liquor that got me staggering. Not to see and haunted, the enemy track and a stumbling. But I'm a try something left to right and a trace. So not a little